Hey everybody, Rick Tremor Outdoors here, and we're gonna have a fun one today. This isn't an actual sponsored modification we're doing to the truck today. This is just for being in the sport of the season. Christmas time, as you know, is coming up, and I thought, you know what? The truck has onboard power. Why don't we go and put Christmas lights on the truck? So that's what we're gonna do. Went to the hardware store, and I got these Command, and they're the damage-free hanging plastic clips, and I tested it out. Seemed to work all right. I was able to pull the tab down and get one off of the truck. It didn't stick to the PPF in a bad way. Stuck really quite well. It was actually quite solid. But then we've got 2 rolls of these bad boys to put on there. I don't know if I'll need all the lights, but we'll see. Each strand has 300 lights, so we're gonna have some fun. All right, so sit back, watch the show. Here we go. All right, so the beginning part here, what I'm gonna attempt to do, find the end of this. Here it is here. And we're gonna run it from inside of the bed up over this lip and out. So let's give that a go. And then I'm just gonna run some masking tape to hold them in place, see if that works as we run this out, and then we'll put the clips in. And you can see we've got the onboard power here. So we need to get ourselves plugged into there. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna work fine. That's gonna not get pinched, and we're connected. An update for you on Fenrir, the Christmas truck. Looks amazing. I've had tons of feedback from people who absolutely loved it. Total time was about 15 hours to do all the install because of all the command strip clips that I put onto it. I had to peel the backing off of each clip, stick it to the clip, peel off the backing, stick it to the truck, and then also mapping out all the running of the wires, where they're going to start, where they're going to finish, etc. It was 15 hours, a lot of work. And 15 minutes out of having this done, I go for a drive with Paula, my wife, and we're out in White Rock, in British Columbia, and I got pulled over. RCMP pulls me over. And the issue was, he says, you cannot have that on your truck. It's illegal. They're considered as an off-road lamp. And I was shocked. I mean, I know that you're not allowed to put fluorescents or neons or any of that stuff underneath the vehicle to illuminate the vehicle. Never have I ever heard of not having Christmas lights on the vehicle. Not an everyday occurrence. And apparently it's a distraction, which I personally think is nonsense. It's not as though the lights were strobing or blinking or chasing or anything like that. They were just constantly on. You know, it also says that it could be a visibility issue, which I find kind of laughable, because at the end of the day, the whole truck's outlined in Christmas lights. So the visibility of my vehicle would be significantly increased versus not being on there. So keep in mind, if this is something you're going to look to try and do, at least in British Columbia, it's completely against the law. So pretty frustrating. So now I'm out the cost of the clips, and the lights obviously I'll keep. The clips alone cost me like 130 bucks or whatever. It was ridiculous. There's like over 250 clips on here. So anyways, that's sort of where we're at with it. Not a lot of luck with what's going on with this, but we're going to take them off now. That's going to take me another few hours, because I'm going to have to uncoil all the lights. I'm going to have to take off all the clips and make sure everything comes off clean. So anyways, got my elf shirt on here with Will Ferrell. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everybody's getting into the Christmas spirit. And it's not for a lack of effort here to bring some Christmas joy, but live and learn. All right, we'll talk to you on the next one. Take care.